I'm Robin Hoffman. I'm in front of, I'm a public artist here in Charlottesville, and some people want to know what a public artist is. A public artist is somebody who paints murals for the Rivanna River Company bus. And the reason why I did that was because you, if you ride on their bus to get the shuttle to pick up your kayak or your tube or whatever you're using, they will pick you up. Instead of you having to walk all the way back, lugging everything, they do that service for you, and you get in this bus. And this bus actually has the trip flotation device or decks that instead of having to climb up the side of the hill and sliding down, they've provided that for you. And they also flag the areas so that you don't get lost when you go down river. And so each one of these goes consecutive around the bus. And I did that in a canoe. Okay, so today we're here at the Rivanna River Company Park, which is not really a park, but it's along the Rivanna River Trail, not far in between Cosner Brothers and the Riverside Park. We're about to interview somebody, so I'm gonna bring this camera around so you can see the mural a little better, and then we're gonna go right to the interviewing.
Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Your boat merrily, 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 life is merrily. Row your boat gently down the stream. Your boat merrily, 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 life is merrily, merrily, life is but a dream. Row your boat, life is but a dream.
We're from the Charlottesville Public Access TV. Is it okay if I interview you?
Yeah, I gotta do one thing here first.
Okay.
Gabe's right over there, though, if you wanna catch him, but I have to transfer some.
We got 2 hours on this thing.
Hey, Robin.
Hey, are you ready for an interview yet? I can interview you.
Not yet. I'm gonna have to have a beer before you can interview me. Otherwise, you won't get the truth.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah.
You need some truth stuff?
Yeah.
Some truth
For sure.
elixir?
Yeah. Oh man.
It looks like you are documenting this enjoyable afternoon.
So this is Charlottesville Public Access TV. And
That has onions on it.
It does have onions, that's right.
can I put your kids on TV? I have my permission.
Katie was like,
You want to be on TV?
between reggae and
Okay.
second thought.
Awesome.
Day a minute with artist Robin Hoffman, and I'm on a park roll. So I did the Botanical Gardens, then I did the Statue Park thing.
Right?
And then I did over at Spruce Creek, whatever park.
Cool.
And they had an opening for 4th of July, and that was interesting.
Right?
I did the reenactments.
Nice.
Oh, me.
Fun.
So what are you guys doing here? Take your mask off for a minute.
Cool. Yeah, we're called Slice Versa. We are a wood fire pizza business. We're mobile, and we've been open since 2021. So
Yep.
we're brand spanking new.
What I'd like to know is, how come you're here? Are you raising money?
No, we're booked. Yeah, this is our small business.
Yeah.
And so this is what Charlottesville has looked forward to, right? Small businesses coming up and how we have to support them, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
And also give the camera person samples, right?
I see what you did there.
But it seriously smells really delicious. And
Right on.
Thank you.
My neighbors are already indulging. I'm early to the
Wonderful.
concert so I can interview them. And that's my bus, the one that I painted.
We were wondering who did the painting.
Okay,
Oh, that's
so
very cool.
I was in a canoe. Each panel, I was in a canoe. If you go around the bus, starting from this side, you will see where the drop-offs are.
Oh, right on.
I know,
Yeah.
wasn't that a good idea?
No, it's a great
I didn't get
idea.
any paint on the canoe at all.
It's a gorgeous bus, too. I was admiring it when it pulled in.
Yeah.
It used to have paddles and stuff, but they came
Oh,
And
that's
it
a
used
shame.
to have a little more paint on the sycamore tree on the end. But anyway, every year I ride my bike by here. Anyway, I come to the concerts and I know Gabe and Sonia. And so I try to touch it up a little bit. But it's been there since 2018.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
that just gives you an idea. If you want some public work, I know how to prime it and make it stay forever. That's
Cool.
been through car washes.
Right on.
Awesome.
Yeah. Talk about
Everything.
durable.
And yep, so I'm proud of them for hiring me, for commissioning me to do it, because it's definitely about them, where they stop at every single they put the flags up. They did this since 2018 at least. They put the docks in there and everything, so you don't have to climb up the mud. Like how you
Nice.
go down your tube and you don't know where you are, and then you have to climb up the mud.
Yeah. Right.
Now you have actual, and that's what that is over there.
Okay, cool. It's a little map of all the stepping stones.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's how I started. I asked them for a map. Well,
Right.
actually, I was doing plein air with the
Wonderful.
promo art and all that, and they had a fest for like 3 years, and so they saw my work, and they said, "Oh, we want you to paint," and most people don't know what. So I said, well, give me a map of what, show me what you do. And that's how it started. But then Gabe took a picture of me in the canoe. And so I use that a lot of times when I'm trying to get business.
Awesome.
Nice. Yeah. Most beautiful bus.
So what made you go into business?
Well, we've been wanting to do this for a really long time.
Yeah.
It started out just my husband and I with a small tent and one oven in March of 2021, and it's grown every week. We're both bakers at heart and have been making pizza for over 10 years. So we're excited to bring Charlottesville some good local food.
And you have to pay him, right?
Yes,
Right?
we do.
I mean, they like
So
to
you're
think so.
making
no?
an income.
Yeah, absolutely. First paid employee.
Pandemic.
No, I'm their roommate, friend, and sous chef Lex, and I was also working in pizza for a long time. Told me about this startup they're doing. It sounded like everything I want to do, and I just hopped on board.
This is becoming a really good video, because of you guys. So do you want to tell me your name?
Sure, I'm Alexei Zielinski.
I'm Emma Luster and I live in Cokesville, Virginia.
And I'm Aaron Hill, and this is my wife.
And so whose idea was it?
Well, I guess it's
Kind of both of ours.
yeah. When we first met, we realized we
Did you
shared
just
this
wake
dream.
up in the middle of the night?
No, it's a long time dream that I've had, and when we first met, we quickly realized we had the same dream, and that it was just
Kind of made sense to
We're
get married
doing it.
and give it a go.
yeah. We just like
Wait
you
a
know
minute,
what?
you got the idea first, then you got married?
On our first date, we discussed this. It was what we both wanted to do and had been thinking about it for years.
It's a good way to get married, by the way.
Well, we wanted to live and work in partnership so that, we weren't both going separate ways every day and not seeing one another for, the majority of our time. So what better way?
Who's the artist who did the logos and stuff?
I am.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Awesome.
Yes, and it's sort of, because I'm an artist, so kind of looks like you. Like
Cool.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I do.
Oh.
Artists often, show themselves in their work, and especially portraiture. But yeah, no, I appreciate that.
And making food, I love to cook. And so I want to say that is an art form.
It is.
Absolutely.
I watch a lot of the cooking shows just to get excited about painting.
Right?
Wow, I love that.
That's a great
That's a great.
inspiration.
Yeah, I need to do that.
Well, food's beautiful too. I mean, it tastes beautiful, it looks beautiful. There's everything to it. It
Smell it.
appeases all the senses. If you're missing out on one, you're missing out on all.
Sous chef.
Yep.
Right.
Yep, that's what I watch on TV, on Create TV.
Awesome.
Right?
Yes, I do.
I totally understand that.
Great TV, I love it.
I love it.
All the old cooking shows
Yes.
with there's so many good
Julia
ones.
Child.
Julia Child.
They
exactly.
say my show, before I got the camera, see, I'll give you did I give you the card yet?
No.
Okay, so I'm going to give you the information for the TV show that you're going to be on.
Nice.
And in it is 12 years worth of TV shows. And at first
Wow.
we were in a studio, then we were
I love the
outside.
card.
Did Devil's Backbone mural because of it.
Cool.
All kinds of things. UVA field hockey coach. I did the reception area, but I interviewed her twice, and she's on there with a green screen the second time because I broke my ankle.
Oh my gosh.
And I couldn't. It's 2019. I couldn't go out with the camera, so I had to go in the studio. And then COVID hit, so we did me as a double.
Awesome.
We had so much fun. I'm sorry for everybody, really. Everybody died, but we had fun. I mean, because we actually sort of highlighted what people were doing despite being homebound.
Right?
And a lot of people did a lot of things.
Right?
You guys created this whole thing. You did your business plan. I also did a business plan for an agency replenish team with some people online. Went on Zoom for Comic-Con.
Nice.
Cool.
What did you go on Zoom for? Anything?
I worked remote for a little while and managed Zoom for a small company. But what I will say is that being unemployed and laid off during the pandemic was totally necessary in the birth of this business. Without that, we wouldn't have had the resources or the time to even dream about.
But now we want everybody to wear a mask and vaccinate because you're not going to have any business, right? So it's like on the one hand, it was a time to sit down and say, look at everything that you have and don't have. But now it's time to create, people's interest and people to do things together and connect, and food is a good way.
Right
sure
on.
is. Everybody needs food to survive.
Do you cater also?
Yes, we do.
So where do you cater?
It depends on the request of the client.
How do you do that? Through Facebook?
We have a website, sliceversa.com.
Oh, cool.
If you scroll down on the home page, there's a button that says email us to book. We can discuss catering via email and set something up.
Okay, so
for your next birthday party or
definitely. So I have to get off this interview and I have to move on because my general manager will say we're advertising.
Yeah.
Right?
But we're not.
Okay.
We're advertising businesses, just in general. Okay.
Nice.
Awesome.
All right. Nice to meet you.
Thank you so much.
Oh, yeah, thank you for your time.
Thank you, and you smell very good.
Thank you.
Thanks, man. Yep. We got a concert. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, this food truck does wood-fired pizza, and we got Muddy Are you still living near your
So, who are you?
Where do you want me?
Right over there, because it's pretty.
Oh, with the kayaks and
Yeah,
stuff?
with the stuff.
Like over here?
Like if you were coming here, how you would see everything. and
Like
stuff.
this? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk.
All right.
Come out of the sun.
Oh, out of the sun. Okay. All right. Great. That feels better.
Okay, so who are you?
I'm Gabe Silver. I am the co-owner of the Rivanna River Company.
And how long have you been doing this?
This is our 6th season that we're getting ready to wrap up here in a few weeks. And it's been a great 6 years.
And I just want to say that it's been my backyard kind of happiness. So I ride my bike every day. I'm saying this loudly because if I'm not like right here, it doesn't pick it up.
Right
I
on.
noticed.
Right on.
I'm like a one camera person.
Yeah.
And that's because of COVID. We don't have extra people doing this.
Right.
So how was business for you during COVID?
It was interesting. Outdoor recreation became one of the only things people could do for fun, so we benefited from that. That being said, we really restricted the services we were offering during COVID in 2020 and did not do any shuttling of people. We didn't put people on our buses, so that limited what we could offer. But overall, I would say we were lucky to be in the outdoor recreation business during COVID as opposed to some other business.
Okay,
Yeah.
here's the thing. I know personally what a great family you are. You are the stewards of this area, basically, but you are very responsible for making sure that people could climb up docks and stuff. Is that true?
Could do what? I'm sorry?
Climb up the docks and flag them and stuff like that for people to ride down the river with tubes? Like they could identify where they were?
Oh yeah, we've been trying to help. We've been trying to help with public access on the Rivanna since we opened. This past spring, we were able to work with the city to rebuild the access at the Riverview Park, which was a really successful project, and that was a great partnership between the city and lots of volunteers and us to get that project done.
And I met you because I was doing plein air for 3 years, and so I would go up and down here, and then one day you guys saw my painting, you said, can you do a mural for me? Anyway, then you took a picture of me in your boat. I mean, in one of your
Yes, Robin, you did a series of, I believe it was 10 landscapes on pieces of
in a canoe.
aluminum metal flashing.
Did I get paint on anything?
No,
Not one thing.
Not one thing. I would have gotten paint everywhere if I tried to do that.
And the reason why I so appreciate it for the first time was because you have a service. So if somebody's in the water and they're in distress, if they need EMT, they call 911.
Yes.
But otherwise, you guys can help them get unstuck, right?
Well, you know, I believe I believe there was one time where you ended up drifting off down the river, and we were able to find you.
Yes.
So you hadn't drifted off into like a fourth dimension.
Is that because of a
was
GPS
great.
kind of situation, or it was just what I told you?
Just dumb luck.
So people basically, when they come here, they're coming from everywhere, right?
We have a lot of locals, but about half of our customer base turns out to be visitors to the area from all over the country and even all over the world. There are more people visiting this area than you might think, and they come from international and from the West Coast and the Northeast, and everywhere in between.
You're on the Charlottesville map, no?
I think we've worked our way onto the map in the last 6 years. Yeah, I would say, yeah, we're somewhere on the map.
So like when people Google Charlottesville, they see you.
I think if they Google Charlottesville kayaking river trip, they see us for sure.
You know, because there's a part on the travel maps or whatever that you say highlights, what you want to do. And of course, the X part is only, and when that happened was only 2 years ago.
Right.
That they were on the map, so to speak.
Right.
And so that's why I'm saying for you, you're really a huge highlight to Charlottesville. Think about all the cities that are so boring.
Thank God we don't live in one. We can't. No, I think it's so fun to be in the outdoor recreation and now the outdoor concert space in Charlottesville, because I think it's sort of a back to nature, back to basics, simple but truly
There's nothing like the
truly
river.
pleasurable.
There's nothing like the
Yeah.
river. Every
yes.
day I
yes.
see a different. When I ride my bike back and forth, I see a different river.
Right.
It's just beautiful. But also
Right.
what I want to say or ask, is the front porch have anything to do with a charity?
Right. So we, before COVID, had come up with this partnership with the Front Porch, and Sonia and Emily had been figuring out this concert series, which we had all lined up to do during 2020, but of course that never happened because of COVID. And so we kicked it down the road for a year, and here we are in the middle of 2021, and we've got a great concert by Mighty Joshua coming up tonight, and we're all excited for it. And yeah, we're pumped.
So yeah, Mighty Joshua's about to come on, so I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, go
over
find
there.
them. Yeah.
They said that they need a few minutes to unwind before they get on stage, so I think that's why I'm looking at my watch.
Got it.
But anyway,
Cool. Great.
So what do you attribute to? What does Sonia do? She does nothing, right? She just stands there every day.
Sonia's the brains behind the business.
But
And
she markets.
she runs the front desk. She plans all the concerts. She plans all the special events. She does all of our staffing.
What about
Plans all of our
River?
plans all of our staffing. Plans all of our does all our staff communications. Does a lot of our communications with our customers.
What about the
She does a lot.
Wild River thing?
What? I don't know anything about the Wild River thing.
Wait.
Oh, the Scenic River? The Virginia
Yes.
Scenic River? Oh, the Wild River Fest?
You guys do the.
Oh, that film festival we
Yeah.
did? Yeah, we only did that one year. We haven't really been doing that. That was like a paddling film
That
festival.
for me was a real.
Was a highlight? You liked it?
Oh my gosh, that
Yeah.
was amazing.
Well, maybe we'll do it again next year
Yeah.
when people want to sit inside in theaters and
It's
watch
kind of
movies
like
again.
concentrating on all the different types of rivers, and anyway, that's what I'm doing with these park series.
Very cool. Yeah.
All right, well,
Very cool.
nice
Thanks
to
for the
meet you.
opportunity. Nice to meet you too.
See you later. Tell me about it. Come on,
All
stay
right,
for a minute.
yeah. This is Theocles, and he is a fabulous museum. He's a musician. He's using a loop pedal, and he's doing like every single part of this. It's just him adding a track, and then layers it up and grooves it along, and just loving it.
Okay, I don't need you anymore. Bye.
Bye.
I don't wanna be too hypocritical. Used to be the guy playing games with the girl, but I grown up, know what I've done wrong. With my heart on my sleeve for so long. Pretty clear that you haven't matured yet. Honesty's a word that you haven't learned yet. Haven't had to face the people that you hurt yet. Maybe you just haven't been burned yet. You say that you wanna be with me, but you stay away. So don't put the pressure on me. Don't be crazy. No need to be messing with me. You say, baby, I told you openly. Now finally, I know that you're messing and I'm down with this. It's either not for me, cause you keep putting pressure on me. Was a time when you said that you feel me. No reason you blame it all on me. So why you putting your hands on my body, even though you never said sorry? Saying that when I thought it was over. New bar, move a little bit closer, but you don't wanna talk it out if it's over. So I know I'll never get closure. You say that you wanna be with me, but you stay away. Don't put the pressure on me. Don't need to be messing with me. You say, I told you openly. I know that you're messing and I'm done with this. But you didn't ever think you should keep putting pressure on me. Keep putting pressure on me. You keep putting pressure on me. I know that you're messing and I'm done with this. But you didn't ever think you should keep putting pressure on me. This ain't like tic-tac-toe, cause I won't be waiting for you to face your X's and O's. I'm done with playing. I hope you realize someday that you're just frustrated. And you haven't heard a word of what I say. You say that you wanna be with me, but you stay away. So don't put it on me. Don't be crazy. No need to be messing with me. You say, baby, I told you openly. Now finally, I know that you're messing. I'm done with this. But you don't believe that you keep putting pressure on me. Keep putting pressure on me. Keep putting pressure on me. On me. Thank y'all very much. My name is Theocles. I'm a singer-songwriter here from Charlottesville. Very excited to be here open tonight for Mighty Joshua. I think during this time apart, no, but I think It's when our time to get those stuff. Because before love was different, but now things are different. Can't take the steps to walk away. And after all this time together, I think it would be better if we took the steps to finally say, we've given this our thoughts. Why don't we give this a shot, no? So we will both sing that perfect song, and I will love you some way new for too long, yeah. Yes, I will love you some way new before too long, yeah. Yes, I will love you some way new for too long. Thank you.
Take me back where cool water flows, y'all. Let me remember things I love, yeah. Stopping at the log where catfish bites, walking along the river road at night. Barefoot girls dancing in the moonlight.